Hey again, internets. I was thinking about doing like a spring cleaning video because I really need to clean up my art space because it's an absolute disaster. But I think the one thing that's kind of holding me back from cleaning up is I just have, well, I have too many art supplies predominantly, but mostly I'm just getting really aggravated with having so many different paint sets. Like I feel like I really need to condense this down, and I have more paint supplies. I have more paint tubes that I would actually like to put into half pans, and I'm just ignoring them because I'm consistently going for, well, predominantly this palette set, but I have so many other great colors, and just because they're not all condensed into one set, I just forget about them and I want to use them. So I guess to start my spring cleaning kickoff, I purchased one giant palette. So I purchased a couple of things from an Etsy shop. I think they're called, I'll link them below because I'm going to butcher their name, Arts of Embers. I purchased a couple of things for them. A little drawing. Thank you so much for your purchase. I do really like handwritten notes. I hoard these if they have my name on it. I just think it's like really sweet. But this company in particular made, it's called the Big Boy box. And one else. Oh wait. Oh cool. Okay, so they sent me a little green paint and some extra half pans. I believe these are 3D printed. Is there anything else in here? I've never purchased from this company before, but again, I just kind of wanted to see if I can condense all of my paint sets into a more manageable set. Let me see if I can get this open real quick. So this came very well packaged. Oh, it comes with a little swatch sheet. Okay, well that's really nice. This palette is supposed to hold about 119 half pans, which is a bit of an improvement to my regular pastel palette, which, dude, I just counted this. I think it holds like 60 or something half pans. I literally just counted it. It's not nearly that many. So I kind of want to combine, this seems like a huge, daunting task to me. They did send me as well some other little half pans. You can see these are like, they've quartered them and halved them, and I ordered, just to make sure that I had room, I ordered their 3D printed, these are the half pans. And again, they sent me another, I don't know if this is homemade watercolor paint, but now I've got two green ones. It came with another note, which is really nice. Oh, and another like art card. So very nice packaging, very nice service, and it got to me really quickly. I don't even know where to start. Let's open this up, I guess. It's pretty portable. Like, again, it's only a little bit bigger than my regular watercolor palette, and this is gonna hold like double. So I think the website had it like this. I think I may be a little bit confused. It had like the option on there. This was a little bit expensive. It had the option and it asked me, it said, do you just want the palette or do you want the palette with the half pans? And I think I just said, I just want the palette. And that confused me, and I didn't know if that was a bad thing or not, because I was trying to think about how many half pans I already have. And then I was like, if it's just the palette, is it going to be empty? But it does have like the little wells. I wonder if I could potentially use that by themselves. Hold on, let me open up one of these little half pans. Have to make big girl decisions. So this is one of their half pans. Okay, and it just fits in there. My only thing is well, the craftsmanship seems like it's good, and this is like a nice little mixing space. You can obviously tell that it's 3D printed. I don't know if you can tell by the texture of it. Looks like. So I don't know, this one comes out. I don't know if the porous nature of the material, however they do 3D printing, I don't know if that's good for just putting paints into, if that affects the quality of anything, the palette or the paint. I have no idea. So for that reason, I'd be a little bit hesitant to just throw my paint in those wells, but I guess that I could. But at the same time, I'm pretty sure that these are made out of the exact same material. I have to be careful throwing those in there because I don't know if I can get it back out without tweezers. But that was my like thought process as well. I was thinking, because a lot of my paints already came in half pans, I was probably just gonna go ahead and move out the ones that I use most frequently and then just dump them in here. But then I was afraid still that I was gonna run out of space for my other paints, so I ordered the split half pans. So that way I could have more. Like if this holds 119, if I put it all full of half pans, what's 119 doubled? That's a lot. It's like 200 and something. Girl can't do math by herself. But I'm not really sure. I don't know how much paint I have is like the problem. So I think we're just gonna throw, I'm gonna be so sad to dismantle things, but it's driving me bonkers having so many different palettes all around. I think we're gonna move my Da Vinci paints over first. I really wanna use the Da Vinci ones because this is such a nice palette for an animal artist. We may just, maybe I should have counted how many half pans and paints I have total. I have no idea. This is so scary. Well, the sad news is the Da Vinci pans don't fit in here. Oh, but you know, at the same time, I could just do like what I did with my other palette and just shove all these in there and it'd probably fit even more. That's something. But these other half pans that you can just get in generic anywhere, those ones do fit in there. So we could do like that. And then I can also just prop that up on top, which also means I could probably fit some of my Japanese styled ones that are kind of large. Probably fit some of those in there too. I don't know. I have 2 sets of the White Nights pastel colors. I have the completed set in here because I just purchased that in another video not all that long ago. And I may just leave these ones in here because this one's the completed set. And I'll just focus on whatever I have in half pans. This is my entire, the Prima Marketing watercolor confections, the pastel and then the vintage pastel. And honestly, out of all of these, I mainly use this black color, this reddish color, and obviously I've used a lot of this blue one, and the pink, and a bit of the orange. Some of these other ones, if we have to, we'll just take those ones back out again. And what else do I have in here? A bunch of these are the Schminke ones. These ones that are kind of concaved inwards, and I'm not a huge fan of those, but they were quite expensive. And then I've had to refill these ones. These ones are either the Shinhan. I did an entire video on all this. This one's either the Shinhan or the Schminke other pastel ones. Maybe these ones are the Schminke ones and these ones are the Shinhan. But I've had to refill those a lot and I use them a lot. So those definitely need to go in here. I was trying to decide if I wanted to redo some of them and put them in these little half pans, but I think I'm just gonna fill out this entire thing first with what I have and then dwindle it down from there. And I may try and like color, you know, coordinate, put everything light colors together, but I'm just counting colors first. So this is fit, like my entire pastel palette is in here, except for those White Night colors. Now I do still have these 2 layers, and I have, this is like my primary palette. What I may do though, these ones are Holbein colors, and obviously I've not used them too much. These ones are Winsor and Newton that I mixed with white. I may actually get my Holbein primaries back out and I may put them in these ones to save on space. All the rest of these are pretty much the Prima Marketing. I think that might be a Schminke collection. But I also have like a bunch of random, like a couple Daniel Smith and some random Schminke and a random Shinhan ones too. And then I have this entire box of the Turner ones. I may do Turner and Holbein in here and then do like my catch-all ones over there. Will this still close if I have? Probably not. That makes me sad that I can't put the Da Vinci ones in here. Maybe I'll need to leave the Da Vinci out. I mean, unless I didn't want to travel, then I could just leave it like this, which is fine. Big boy's not quite big boying enough for me. Confusing myself. My problem is that I want to use all of my paints, but the reality is I don't use all of my paints, but I really want to. But look how much more I can fit in there. I still got, it's kind of like fitting it into a puzzle. I still got all this extra space. These are the new Da Vinci ones I got for Christmas. I should probably put them with the other Da Vinci ones, but it's okay. These two are two dark shadowy colors by Holbein, and I don't know, I may put these ones back in this one. May leave this palette as it is, and then some of these other ones are Holbein, and I'm just gonna merge them together to save space. Keep pausing because my dog is barking at things. And there she goes. I'm gonna open up these split half pans. Okay, we're gonna do all of my Turner ones. I'm gonna put them in these little split pans. This was a nifty little set that I got because they're just unique colors. I got this maybe, I don't remember, last year or so. I just think that they're so nifty looking. I just keep forgetting about them because they're in tubes and then I haven't had anywhere to put them. So I'm gonna put these in here. There's no rhyme or reason to this. Don't come after me. I should have bought more of the split pans. I may, because I have so many similar, the Shinhan, the Shumika ones look so dang similar to one another. I may merge those together, but I'm gonna do all of my Holbein colors. This is all the split pans I have left. I'm gonna do all these Holbeins. They look like little candies. I've got two extra random Holbein watercolors. This one's quinacridone magenta and this one's Indian red. So we're gonna put those in one of these also. I've got two Schminke colors and then I've got two browns by Shinhan. A lot of these colors I got for like lion mane colors, for animal colors, and then I got on that pastel kick. So we'll go ahead and put my more natural or my like Disney colored lion mane colors back in my palette now. These other three, I have like random 3 Daniel Smith. I never really got the hype of the Daniel Smith colors, to be honest with you. I never used them. This one I think I purchased on accident. I didn't realize it was shiny. It does say luminescent on there, but I'm gonna put these 3 in my one single 3 thing. Somebody out there is gonna be all like, girl, you're a hot mess. This is so messy. That's okay. I do have a lot of little random gouaches, but I'm honestly not going to take the gouache out of the tubes. And I still have some more space. Look. I can still fit, like, I can fit 24 more half pans in there. And then I can still fit some more down here. What I need to do is probably order more of these split pans because a little bit of watercolor honestly goes a long way. And if I got more split pans, I could split a lot of these because they're very similar. They're different brands, but they're very similar in color. And that would give me even more space. And then I could probably empty out this palette over here. So really I just got these Prima marketing ones. And then if I could really make space, I could probably fit some Japanese watercolors in there too. Anyway. That clears up a lot of extra watercolors and puts everything all in one place. There's a couple more sets that I didn't get to put in there. Like I have more pastels. I just got endless pastel watercolors. These are the Martini ones. I have the Arteza ones. I'm pretty sure I'm missing. Oh, I have Paul Rubens too, but I don't use the Paul Rubens very often. But I got the big important ones in there, and I still have more space. Get everything out. I did. I got everything out of there. This one I had the one duplicate Da Vinci. So yeah, if you guys are interested in that palette, that fit, I honestly thought I was going to run out of space, to be honest with you. And over Christmas time also, if I wanted to, because right now these are all loose in there, but over Christmas I got that one called the Advent Calendar by Miranda, and she sent a bunch of these little sticker tapey things. So if I wanted to with the loose ones, I could do a sticker tapey and get those stuck to the bottom. And I still have a split pan. Those need to go in here. That's a quad pan. Imagine trying to get paint in there. Could have done that with some of the black ones. Oh, you know what? I even still have like this one. I know it won't close. Like, see, if they were smart, they would hollow. Wonder if I could take that out, the little mixing area, and then I could close it. Because then I could be even more watercolors in there. Oh, but let me try their little hand mixed, the green, whatever. They don't put any paint information on their note. And let me just try and paint this real quick. I also need to leave this out now to dry. I'm pretty sure both of these greens are the exact same color. All they did was supply me with green, so she's a little she-hulky, but I colored her real quick. So anyways, that was nice extra little gift of extra watercolors. I think what I'm gonna do is I am gonna go back and order some more of the split pans so that I can better fill my palette and make it even more condensed, more smaller. And that's yet to be seen, how I like having even smaller pans than half pans. And I swear eventually at some point I'm gonna get some sort of a new illustration out, but I'm just so happy to have something to put all of my extra watercolors. And I don't know, actually the next video I may just do a random spring cleaning vlog because I really do need to clean everything up. But that's all that I have for you guys today. Y'all have a good rest of y'all's weekend. Bye-bye.